Hey you, welcome back. My name is Yubi. I'm your astro-friendly Latina therapist, entertaining tarot with you for your becoming. These are timeless readings. I'm switching from the afternoon to the morning just to post them in the morning. So you'll have something 5 a.m. At least I'll try to honor that as best as I can. And these particular ones, if you didn't listen to the one yesterday that I posted, I wanted to do like a Mercury retrograde for the elements for this week as part of the morning message. And so I decided to do that because I just felt like it would be a fun way to integrate what to pay attention to in terms of communication with Mercury. And so today's will be for the air signs, so Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Even though the intention is to do it for the air signs, if the title of the message calls you, then there's something here for you as well. These are general readings, so don't get all hung up on it if it's not like, even if it is, right? Like, take what makes sense, don't force it. But my intention is for it to be primarily for air signs, primarily the rising sign, because I'm going to be talking a little bit about where Sagittarius is for you on your birth chart as a rising sign. But again, if the name calls your attention, great. So for Gemini, Gemini rising, that means your Sagittarius for you falls in the 7th house of relationships. So think about how you're communicating as a Gemini, right? Like, it could be that you're working on communication and how that is impacting the people that you're interacting with, whether it's intimate relationships or work relationships, family relationships. So kind of keep that in mind. For Libra as a rising sign, that's me. Your ¿cómo se llama? Sagittarius in the 3rd house. So it's in the 3rd house, which is also communication, but it's like your immediate community, friends, family, siblings type of thing. So reevaluating that. So it's similar to Gemini, only that it's more of like the closer ones, but it's also with the people that you don't like, right? Because bullies are also in the 3rd house. So people that like you struggle with, how are you communicating with them? And then like, not just that, but like there's also because Sagittarius is about like belief systems, right? So it's also looking at like what belief systems are you holding around friendships, and this goes for Gemini too, Gemini rising. What belief systems do you have around partnerships, friendships, right? Whether they're love partnerships, people from the past, old relationships, like what script are you writing? What belief systems do you have about the influence of them in your life? Because remember, all of this is revisiting. And then you have Aquarius as a rising sign. That means that, let's see, Sagittarius is in your 8th house of transformation. And so it's talking about change. Change and transformation. 8th house is all the hidden stuff, the behind the scenes stuff. So it's sometimes you look at like the 8th house as, because it's the 7th house and then the 8th house. So the 7th house is partnerships, relationships, and then the 8th house is what happens behind the scenes in those partnerships and relationships. And it's also the stuff of like taboo, but if you're looking at Sagittarian, it's about your belief system around the stuff that is hidden with other people. What's like the secrets, right? If you're talking about communication, what are your belief systems around secrets? What are your belief systems around the things that you can't, the things that people talk about that are underneath the surface, right? Like taboo stuff, like tarot, right? Or the thought process. It's even the thought process. The 8th house is also about belief systems, like in your psyche. And so kind of keep that in mind, Aquarius, for Aquarius rising. But all right, so let's jump into the reading. I'm still going to do past, present, future, pick out 3 signs, oracle signs, and then 3 for each. And so, but again, the intention is for air signs as rising signs. But if the title of this message brought you here, there might be something in here for you. Just don't make it fit, right? Don't force it. I was telling the fire signs that I had a wonderful trip. I took some videos, so stick around till the end. I might post a video or two of just what I saw. It's just so gorgeous. I'm so going back next year. Almost. I'm still going back next year, but I want to go when it's snowing. So fall at Lake Tahoe is so lovely. Reminds me of Switzerland, the trees. Yeah. Okay, you got 2. Discernment, right? Very, very appropriate for this time season, right? We're being mindful, we're being discerning of how we're communicating. And then brilliance. Look how gorgeous this is. I haven't seen this one. Brilliance for the present card. So even like, look, there's something connected to like fire and like the thoughts and the brain, like creativity coming out. And it's looking towards the past. So it's like using the past information to create something. There's also something about pentacles with that. There's earth energy. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 pentacles. One more, please. I'm seeing earth. That's so funny. I'm seeing earth energy. Even with the discernment, this is all like taking your time, right? It's kind of like planting the seeds. There's earth energy. There's pentacles. There's definitely earth. Oh, there it is. Ooh, potential. Look at this. There's like some type of inner child. There's a fear of coming out. It's potential energy. It's like, yeah, discernment, brilliant, and potential. So there's something brewing. There's something being created. There's something with the potential to be, to become, the potential to become something. Wow. And she's even looking to the future. Like, and there's like a fear of the potential of where something could go. Like if you look at the center, there's a fear, but she's looking to the future. Her arms are extended. And even the discernment, there's like, I'm not sure, but something gets a brewing, and then something is just happening, right? There's just like, I don't know what to do for the future. Oh, I know I'm gonna use the past to do something, and now it's like even bright. Like you don't know what's coming. Wow, air signs. Okay, let's do 3 cards for discernment, 3 for brilliance, and 3 for potential. And then I'll pick out 3 advice cards at the end with an oracle card, and I'll read the earthly and spiritual reading for advice. Oh, okay. Wow. Hermit, 10 of Cups, King of Rods. Oh, shit. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Some type of healing. This is Virgo energy. Some type of healing is definitely like, there's happiness, there's joy, there's everything that you want, and then there's action. There's King of Rods. I mean, this is fire Leo energy, embracing Leo, and it's like using the past. Again, this element of using the past. There's the 2 hermit, the hermit, and there's like, they're using the past, the wisdom from the past. But there's already like union. There's already union. I mean, I'm not getting a partnership yet, but there's already some type of union. It could be union within yourself. I mean, you could have done the healing work already and done shadow work. Usually the hermit like goes off by themselves and does all the healing work, and then like uses the wisdom to teach other people. So there could have been some union, whether it's within yourself or within a partnership. But there's love. There's like everything. That's amazing. And this was something that, like, hermit energy, right? Discerning. There was like, you're creating something. You're taking your time, because this feels pentacle energy. Like I mentioned before, the top ones, there's pentacles, and Virgo is pentacles, is earth energy, and then you have water and fire. Wow. Let's do brilliance. 3 cards for brilliance, please, for my air signs. Like, how exciting. I'm excited to see where this goes for you. 3 cards for Brilliance, please. 1, okay, balancing the spiritual with the material, balancing just life, right? The things that you have going on. What else? So that's, I mean, if you're looking at it as the present energy, right? Yeah, look, earth energy, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, right smack in the middle. So that makes sense, right? Because there's all this, like, I was feeling Pentacles. Moving forward, steady, right? This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest card in the deck. But they're slow for their intentionality. They want to make sure, earth energy is very much, I need to make sure of what I'm doing. Every step is intentional. Every detail matters, right? And it's under the Brilliance card. So you've learned, air signs, to slow the F down. You've learned to take your time to think about what you want to create, right? To reevaluate your past, and learn how to balance your life. Wow. And he's looking forward. He's no joke. He's ready. Okay, one more please for Brilliance. I mean, earth, air signs, like, I mean, depending on what air sign you are, right? Aquarius is the rebel, one of the rebels of the zodiac. Gemini is the right, the social butterfly of the zodiac. Stereotypes, right? These are all stereotypes. And then Libra, you're the one that balances. Look, the Knight of Swords again. Like, this Knight of Swords has been following me. Truth, right? Look, battle, having gone, you have the King. Do you have 2 knights? There's this element of, like, I've gone to war, right? I'm navigating this slowly. I've gone to war. I mean, when you think about going to war, have you ever talked to anybody who's gone to war? Like the veterans, for example, which, by the way, happy Veterans Day. Yeah, this is gonna post on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those two. Because I already have something posted tomorrow. Well, regardless, if you ever speak to a veteran, like, there's so much wisdom from the battlefield. There's so much of what they've gone through. And if you started off as a hermit, you are integrating the lessons that you've gone through and moving forward with them. Like, you're no longer just reflecting on the lessons, right? Like how you started off. You're actually moving forward. You're moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. All right, 3 for potential, please. For the future for my air signs. Mercury retrograde. This is definitely, like, I'm getting the same type of energy as the fire signs, where there's no rush. Like, Pentacles is very earth, it's very grounded, it's very like it's building this structure. The Magician. Here you are. Here you are, Brilliance, potential. You are manifesting this. You are creating everything. You have everything. Wow. Like, oh my God. Like, I can't wait to get to the point where I have, like, the camera appear, right? And cameras on the side where I can press the buttons and be like, look. 2 more for potential. Wow, the Magician. That's you. Like, you have everything you need. You come from the Hermit. You've learned how to balance. You've learned how to maintain the stability, how to integrate your lessons, right? How to do things step by step and building the structure. You've even learned how to tame the fire within you, right? With the King of Rods, being able to look back at the passion projects, being able to look forward with one thing at a time, one truth at a time. 2 more for potential, please, for my air signs. Mercury retrograde. Oh, here it is. Leo energy again. Strength card. Wow. Like, I'm just 1, 2, 3. This is the 3rd major arcana. Strength, Leo energy, shining your light, right? Shining your light, potential. You are shining your light. Wow, you have learned how to tame your shadow. This is amazing. One more, please. There it is. One more. Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, babe. You are waiting for your ships to come in. 3 is balance. Look at that. Look at that. You are waiting for your ships to come in. Mind blowing. Look at, I'm gonna show you the top 3. I have to. The Hermit. Oh, not the Macayas, not the Macayas. The Hermit, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Magician. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Can I show you one more thing? Like these. Okay, so there's those, but then look. Look at these. I know it doesn't seem like much, but look. This one looks like the Hermit in the sense of like earth energy, thinking, reflecting, right? And then there's the 2. There's the 2 right here of like she has all of these pentacles not knowing what to do, but then she learns how to balance, right? And then you have potential with the Magician. It's like being able, right, to tap into what you're creating, because Magician has everything they need and they are manifesting. So it's like all potential energy, right? The Magician has to learn how to ground those ideas. Wow, like just love this. I love it. Okay. I feel it. I feel it. Earth. Wow. Okay, enough. Treasure shades. 3 cards of advice for my air signs. If you are struggling, which clearly I don't think you are. I think you are on point. You have learned to slow down. You have learned how to like use your strength, tap in. Okay, if you needed advice, what 3 cards? What 3 cards would you need? All right, death and rebirth. You're embracing this shit. Like you embrace change. Just embrace it. Don't expectations. God, what's the word? Okay, slow down, Yubs. Things are not going to unfold like you think they are. Be open to allowing things to unfold in the way that you don't expect them to. Like just allow for any type of birth, rebirth process, any type of changes, flow with this process, right? Flow with change, and change requires death and rebirth, right? So flow with it. Just keep flowing, keep transforming, keep allowing, like be this person right here who's waiting for death. Like be that person that you're and or be this person right here. like tame death, dude. Become death. Like be comfortable with the death and rebirth process, right? Look, there's sunlight right across the way. If you're able to master this process, you're unstoppable. 2 more, please, for my air signs. 2 more for my air signs. Wow. High Priestess, babe, you know it. Keep embracing your High Priestess energy, right? Your intuition. Keep tapping. Look at these major arcanas. Wow. Oh, snap. King of Wands. Keep tapping into your Leo energy. Keep being discerning. This is the one that has the salamanders. So salamanders, what do I know about salamanders? What was it about salamanders? They something about like not being able to be burned. They have salamanders on their cloak. They're the only king with salamanders on their cloak, and so it's definitely, look, like they can die but come back to life, right? Like they won't die. That's the thing. Like they won't die. Two major arcanas as advice. Like you're there, dude. Embrace this. Just shit, dude. How exciting. Okay. But again, yeah, like I think I just want to re-stress the importance of the death card. Like things aren't going to unfold like you, like just don't have expectations, right? Don't have expectations. Allow things to come, allow things to go, right? Just stay in your knowing that you're in the 10 of Cups energy, dude. You're in the 10 of Cup energy. You're the magician. Like you're the hermit and the magician. Like own your throne, dude. Shit. Wow. All right, one card, an oracle card, please. What an amazing reading. Wow. One more, please. One oracle card. An oracle card for air signs. Wow. Do you need an oracle card? I don't know. I mean, shoot, the universe has spoken loudly. 1, 2. That's a lot of major arcana. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Come on, when? Okay, maybe the universe is like, yeah, they don't need anything. They're good. They got their shit together. Oh, you know what came to my mind right now with Sagittarius? For the November month readings that came out a few weeks ago for Sagittarius, it was once you reach the mountaintop. Once you reach the mountaintop, there's another mountaintop to go. Like you have to go down and then back up. So I think you're there, which makes sense, right? With Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, like revisiting, like having discernment about this process, right? Which is why like the death, right? Going up and then down, up and then down, like allowing in and out, in and out. One more oracle card for my air signs to close off the reading. No quiere, Ira. No quiere. Oh, there it is. Center, staying grounded, finding your center. Let's see what that says. Again, earth. Just getting earth. Okay, earthly meeting. Do not confuse selfishness with self-centering. Bring your well-being, your values, your future, and your loves to the center of your world. Break the hold of objects, habits, or relationships that insist you revolve around their needs and demands. Being centered makes you stronger and more balanced, and disturbances are less likely to knock you off course. Extend your positive sphere of influence, right? Like the potential. Look at that. It's extend your positive sphere of influence. Now, the spiritual meaning, oh my God. Look at what it says. Look at what it says. Let go of fixed expectations and time frames. Try to be patient, flexible, adaptable, and open-minded. You are well on the way to arriving at your heart's desires. An invisible force gently pushes and pulls you towards your true center. Let go and let it flow. It has been a long journey, but the destination is so much closer than you think. Wow. This is beautiful. Air signs, you have got it going on. Oh my gosh, press like if this message made sense for you. Comment, please add a comment. Like, I want to know, how are you feeling with this message? Share the message if you think this is going to help somebody. Yeah, like, thank you for joining me. My name is Yubi, and we're astro-friendly Latina therapists. I hope this was helpful. Hopefully I'm adding some other videos for my trip so you can enjoy that with me. But yeah, I'll see you next time. All right, take care.